wrathful majesty. It's an ingenious plan, and it's guaranteed to make those horrible humans shoot it all the way down to their ugly little feet.
Tell me again.
It's all to do with protection money. What we do is we tell the rats in other towns like Brunswick. There's plenty of bottles frozen for everyone in Hamlin. You know how that miserly Mary and his council are cutting down our services. The place is really in a pickle.
Ah, I see. So all the other rats come here.
Yes, you must go for that from Majesty.
Go on.
When they get here, what we do is we charge them protection money. They'll be happy for the litter, and we'll be happy cost the money.
Then I'll be able to buy my fill on the cost of their sewage. Brilliant, Rateye, my low-down, good-for-nothing, snivelling sidekick. But what if those old unfriendly, environmentally green children pick up other people's rubbish?
By the time we finish, oh God, the rat program instead, there'll be so many rats in Hamlin that humans will have to curses and fly in terror.
Amazing, Rateye. You're a devious little monster. But you'll go far.
Rateye's the name, trouble's the name, Your Majesty.
Good. Now I'm hungry. Where's that little mate of a servant? Rateye! Oh, what a rubbish. I fed the whistles. Oh. Here you are. Good, and not before time.
Come and join us for a nibble. Your mouth will start to dribble and your heart begins to sing for cheese. I'm a happy fella when I'm munching mozzarella. A real ecstatic craddy when I slip for Dolce. They say the poet Milton was a sucker for his Stilton. Stocking waterman is my bad Hamlin. Cheese is a thing, makes me wanna swing. Don't you be a fool, come on and let's cool. Join me in a drool, let your heart begin to sing for cheese. I knew a chick called Lola, sent me on to Gorgonzola. Told me if I wed her, she'd give me all the cheddar. But my desires were cruder, and I lost it for a gooder. Now I wish I had a friend to go some other with a lesser. Cheese is thing, makes me want to swing. Don't you be a fool, come on and let's cool. Join me in a drool, let your heart begin to sing for cheese. Your heart begins to sing for cheese. Your heart begins to sing for cheese. Your heart begins to sing.
thousands, Your Majesty.
Ooh, good. We'll increase the population around 10 times that number, each one of them paying us protection money. I'm beginning to like the idea. This calls for a celebration. I wanted to book that nightclub on Filthy Avenue. What's it called?
You mean the Bloody Football Club?
That's the one. On plenty of rotten food and stale booze. Oh, and organise some entertainment at Rateye. A cabaret. This'll be a rat rave to remember, where the Birmingham townsfolk squirming. Great rats, small rats, lean rats, brown rats, brown rats, black rats, grey rats, tawny rats, grave old plodders, smart young friskers, fathers, mothers, uncles, cousins, swishing tails and falling whiskers. Brothers, sisters, husbands, wives, come to find their new lives. From street to street they went advancing, like one great army on Hamlin dancing. Until at last this discordant crew arrived at Filthy Avenue. There to begin the occupation of one great drunken celebration. She's been knocking out audiences all along the Stuttgart sewage system, and we've got a couple of cute little dancers too. So remember folks, it's all free. Don't forget, if you look after us and pay your protection money, subscriptions, then we'll look after you.
Let's hear it once again for that most generous, gentle rat bush rat. You know, folks, here at the Bloated Blue Bottle Club, we guarantee you the very best in filthy fly-borne food, disgusting disease-ridden dancing facilities, polluted performance of suffocating sleaziness, and a variety of vile, vomiting, juicing, verminous, virtuosi to numb and nauseate you. We're going to start this evening, Rat Chums, with a young comedian from Manchester in England. Please, put your paws together for the monarch of nerve, Mr. Bernard Fleming!
Thanks for that. Let me first say, I wonder well down to be appeared here at the Bloated Blue Bottle Club, the BBC. Known to us entertainers as the Palladium of Pollution. First of all, folks, I have an announcement to make. Management here are holding a raffle. The first prize is a very special animal, expertly stuffed, artistically mounted, and a beautifully crafted plaque. Yes, folks, it's Conrad, the Lord Mayor's cat. It'll look lovely hanging on someone's wall. Maybe a tragedy for the cat, but for the winner of the raffle, it's an absolute catastrophe. No, thank you. Talking of cats, what do you call a cat that works on a cottage roof? Moggy Thatcher. No, thank you, I don't need it. What do you call a cat in a chemist then? Puss in Boots. I've told you I don't need it. Alright then. What do you call no. Why do cats never shave? Because 9 out of 10 cats said they prefer whiskers. Order your food at the bar, please, madam. Here, did you hear about that rat in Israel that opened up his own dairy food shop? Called it Cheeses of Nazareth. Sold lots of them in town. Very early. Yes, indeed. Yeah. And on top of all that, you know those local burgers? They're recruiting a rat catcher, you know. Mr. Tim Stone from West Bowling, Bradford, England. Mr. Tim Stone. Tim Stone, I ask you. More like Tombstone. Those local burgers realise that a bowling stone gathers no mouse. No, thank you. Yep. And your rat rave's causing quite a stir above these stinking sewers, you know. So much that the Lord Mayor has got right worried about the numbers of the water rats on the banks of the River Weser. Yep, it's a rising bank rate problem. Yep, and do you know what? I heard I think he's thinking about introducing a rodent community charge. The Vol tax. Yep. Don't you think it's a waste of ratepayers' money? Do you know they spent 1,000 of our guilders on new toilets for Mayor? No, madam, this is true. These toilets play music every time they flush. You can have the Lou Danube, Orpheus in his underpants, Kazi Fan Tutu, or some Elga, the Enema variations. These toilets also play pop music, such as Kylie Manure, Deacon Lou, Wet Wet Wet, or Gloria Flush the Can. And for an old person, they play golden oldies, such as Poetry in Motion, or for a big person, Hey Fatty Bum Bum. I've told you I don't need it, but I don't know. Did you know when the Mayor was suffering from constipation, that little blade where you keep it all in? Well folks, you really have been terrible. Well, let me relieve you with this little puzzle. Do you know the difference between the Lord Mayor of Hamlin's mouth and a post box? No? Good. Do us a favour, sir. Post me this. Good night.
Thank you, Learned Lemmy, thank you. Now there goes the guy who really proved he can't beat a good joke. And he can't tell one either. Thanks anyway, Bernie. Right, folks, we're going to have an interval now. Meantime, don't forget we have a right well range of rat snacks and nibbles at your disposal. Why not try one of our famous bubonic burgers, or cockroach and croûte, or blue bottle and bilberry skies? More like a shock, really. Our cat in the basket will really tempt you, and we've got sluggy slime soup, or turnip and toenail terrine. And don't ignore our extensive range of fine wines and beers tonight. Tonight, listen folks, there's a special offer of Brunswick, Blaster and Jack Jangle Triple! So eat, drink and be violently sick folk. See you after the break, Keith.
Upwards. Indeed, the company has so much spare land, it's bought a whole property company to maximise the gains.
Oh, listen from there. This Hamlin enterprise is going to be profitable. I'm talking mega guilders here, baby doll. How about spinning me Rattenville after the show? Really are disgusting. Oh, come on, Rodent, be realistic. You're a rat, not a fluffy little hamster. We're rats made just not to be nice. I don't see why any whack has to be as rude and swatting as you. Hey! You know, I've got this romantic vision of me and you, reclining on a thick nice skin rug, sharing a bottle of Rateye feed, listening to the rat king call overs, and just kind of scratching each other's temper. What do you say, Coops? Your drink or mine?
Get what?
Okay, honey, if you don't like it nicely, maybe I'll have to try something a little less pleasant. You know, just plenty food. Now it's time to feast your eyes on our next act. This little lady will really set your horses racing. Just back from her successful season at Queensway Theatre at Dublin, the undisputed Queen of Irish ballads, Miss Scarlett O'Hara.
In terms of providing for the United Kingdom export opportunities, has going to be supported. Substantive perhaps is a strong word, but certainly somewhat supported in the face of very strong and very powerful. Whether this is the rush to move into new activities as the opportunities arise, in some key areas.
If music be the food of love, then that must have been like gorging yourself on half a ton of guppies. Phew. Okay, brothers and sisters, the hour is fast approaching. The rising stench from rotten drains pervades the town of Hamlin. This heavenly sense, it's heaven sent. It tells us that it's time to rise and turn to our leader, His most melodious majesty, the outrageous, the contagious, the divinely disgusting Bushra! Rats of all South Brunswick, let us salute our leader and let us vow for all those puny humans on the streets above. With Bushra as our leader, who can stop us? One rat train, one super sewer, one leader. Nothing shall stand in our way. everything shall be swept aside. Why? Because we're going to turn this world into one big cheese. Why? Because we're today Hamlin, tomorrow the world. Why? Because we're Did you say bat? No. Did you say gnat? No. Did you say cat? No. Well, what did you say then? Rat. We're rat.
Some folk were so concerned that to the university they turned, petitioning experts with their pleas, till one came forward full of expertise.
Thank you for coming to this conference. We're hoping there will be famous people who voted for him. Tell us what he intends to do about his terrible epidemic of rats. So fast, several profile. Reaching the teeth when you're shape, you of course will commend your expert opinion as Professor of Ratology at Hamlin University. Most assuredly, expert rodentology. Actually, Mr. Hamster. Sorry, Prof. Anyway, how do you rate the problem? And on the matter of being correct, I do feel obliged to point out which are written. Journalistic offerings have been somewhat lacking in veracity. Come again, Carl. Untruthful, sir. I refer to the headline of my Thursday's scum. I have it here. Monster Rat eats triplet. Or this one from Friday's edition. Palace's nice princesses marry rodents. Then there's yesterday's masterpiece. Cheese shortage. Rats to launch moonshot. Such lowered inventions will do little to solve the problem this city is facing. Well, people, what? 82! See? Word. Anyway, Professor, how do you rate the problem? The situation is undoubtedly critical, possibly cataclysmic. Our research indicates that the rats which have invaded Hamlin are of two main species. One is a rodent of particular cunning and fierce strength and is known as Rodentus ginormicus. On the other hand, it is now been a prolific breeder and is totally without moral restraint, called Rattus randicantia. Our early reports suggest that both species have occupied cirrus rat areas in huge numbers. Now, do you have any questions thus far? Yes. How do you spell cataclysmic? We have also discovered that these creatures favour diets which significantly increase both their aggression and their amorous tendencies.
Now, in addition, of course, you say it's diet. What sort of diet? Well, our investigations show that our visitors have a definite liking for a substance known scientifically as Largaris lautibus, more commonly known to the layman as slurport, which, the main ingredient is, the local and extremely popular alcohol beverage called Brunswick Lagerplaster. Quite so. This would, of course, capture the concentration of rats in the filthy avenue area, where it's located in the Hamlin Brewery. Those vermin about it, let's call them boom-slam exactly. And then, with the favourite diet, right up this now, they'll get bigger and bigger, and just be like that, exactly. We must do something to stop it. Did you hear that, people? The rats going to take over our town. What are we going to do? We'll have unlimited supplies of birch rot. Slurport, Mr. Hamster, which means we'll be unbeatable. Once they reach the brewery, take it over. Look out for beer supplies. Never.
Do something.
Get the mayor.
That's outrageous.
Where's the input mayor?
Scheisse.
We want the mayor, and he doesn't care. We want the mayor, and he doesn't care. We want the mayor. Mention. Good morning, Lord Mayor. My name's Nigel Hamster, Chief Waterfall from the Scum. And I'm here to put very anxious citizens who want to know what you intend to do about the rat problem. Do? What do I do? Who do? Do I? Do you? Do I do? Do you do? How do I do? How do you do? How do you do, Lord Mayor? My name is Professor Hines Pumpernickel, and I'm an expert on rats. And my expert opinion is that you've got a major problem of rats. Rats? What rats? The rats, my lord, which have taken over Hamlin. The rats, my lord, which according to my scientific study will rule Hamlin within 6 months, my lord. The rats, my lord, will at that time elect a rat, my lord, to be Lord Mayor, my lord, rendering yourself, my lord, no longer my lord. Oh, those rats, well, what about them? Lord Mayor, people of Hamlin here are looking to you for reassurance. You are their leader. Can't you give them a lead? A lead? Oh yes, of course, a lead. Very well, yes indeed. Right then, you can have one. Wait. Soon, well, fairly soon. How soon? Soon. Oh dear, what month are we in? June. Oh no, not June soon. That's too soon. Let's say July. I mean truly. You see, I've got such a busy calendar. There's the Lord Mayor's banquet and the Lord Mayor's parade and the Lord Mayor's ball. Oh, yes, don't forget the Lord Mayor's ball. That dance or raffle. Just look at him as well as screaming. See, we pay for toilets made of golf for idiots who can't or won't be told. But thanks for your help now, Vernon. Thank you. You're so kind. My dear Lord Mayor, surely you appreciate that we are facing an emergency here. Look, there are children here. The future of Hamlin awaits your decision. Children? Oh, yes, I love children. Is there a photo opportunity here? Which one shall I kiss?
Exciting grooves along its snow. Now it affects on time. This way.
What's your name, my darling? Wilhelmina Beatrice Gertrude Sharp. What's Susan? What a lovely name. Have you been playing out today? Gertie? No. No? Why have you not, my child? The city of Hamlin is full of meadows, parks, fields, play areas, and... What? They took my other children. Oh. They took my Cindy doll. Oh. They took my little pony. Oh. Now they've taken my night-night she's video. Oh. No, how horrid. And now they've taken my poker illustration from... Oh. That's it. Something must be done. Something must be done. But what? I've thought of this. I've racked my brain. I've scratched my head. It's all in vain. Oh, what can ease my city's pain? Why should we suffer such mishaps, be victims of this devilish trap?
Just as they said this, but what should hap? At the city gates, but a thunderclap.
Listen! cried the mayor.
Anything like the sound of a rat makes my heart go pitter-pat. Come in,
Said the mayor, looking bigger, and in did come the strangest figure. His queer long coat from heel to head was half of yellow and half of red, and he himself was tall and thin, with sharp blue eyes, each like a pin. And nobody could enough admire this tall thin man and his quaint attire. He advanced to the council table.
If please, my lord,
Said he,
I am able, by means of a secret charm to draw, all creatures living beneath the sun, which creep, or swim, or fly, or run, after me so as you never saw. And I deeply use my charm on creatures which do people harm, the mole, the toad, the newt, the viper, and people call me
and here they noticed around his neck a scarf of red and yellow stripe, to match his coat of the self-same check, and at the scarf's end hung a pipe. His fingers, they noticed, were ever straying, as if impatient to be playing. Upon this pipe as long it dangled, over his vesture gold fangled. The crowd was mute. He so impressed them, and stepping forward, he thus addressed them.
Sirs, you stand there seemingly confounded, and lest you think my claims unfounded, permit me to recount some of my successes, which is a tale which really impresses.
Just a nonsense, cried the mayor. A ripple went around the square.
next you'll be telling us you can cure that prickle sitting over there.
Don't call me a cripple, sir. I'm a person just like you. I may be lame, but where the century you're imperfect too. Your ears can't hear the people's pleas, and your eyes don't see their pain. So don't call me a cripple, sir. Don't use that word again. Piper looked at me and smiled. By his blue eyes, I sat beguiled. A moment. Then suddenly that moment fled, as turning to the mayor, he said,
It seems by tales of frogs and bats, your feeble brain bewilders. If I can rid your town of that, will you give me 1,000 guilders?
50,000.
The mayor cried loud, astonishing the gaping crowd.
That's astonishing. Goodness me, stone the cross, story gosh, look at her run down nowadays. Astonishing Blixen.
The piper stepped into the street, smiling first a little smile, as if he knew what magic slept in his quiet pipe the while. Then, like a musical adept, to blow his pipe his lips he wrinkled, and green and blue his sharp eyes twinkled, like a candle flare where salt is sprinkled. And ere 3 shrill notes the pipe uttered, you heard as if an army muttered. The muttering grew to a grumbling, and the grumbling grew to a mighty rumbling, and out of the houses the rats came tumbling. wherein all plunged and perished. Except for one, bright and plucky, she prayed for help, and she was lucky. She clutched the straw that fortune sent her, and she survived. She was Rodensa.
Now the rainbow snake shelters and pools at the base of water.
We wish her well, let's not be cruel. As rodents go, she was a jewel. You should have heard the Hamlin crowd, jumping for joy and crying out loud. They gave forth such rapturous refrain. Their pleasure they could scarce contain.
Well, that's a relief. I can hardly contain myself. Let us rejoice.
Thank you, Bessie, dear friends. Thank you. Where's the press? Where's Hamster? Make sure you've got the stitch you have. Right. Somebody get me a child. I need a child to look at me adorably in glasses. Where's the terrible little squirt creator? Ah, there you are. Come on, mother. My people, fellow citizens, and of the great satisfaction that public office is the privilege of serving you people. To show each and every one of you how much I care. I, Sherry May, sharing with you this moment of great rejoicing. When the terrible army of rats came across the city, did your mare panic? No. Did your mare sit idle by? No. Did your mare avoid the infested streets? No. Did your mare descend to people? No. Of course not. And why? Because your mare is a plonker. Matt, in case the people stuck down. Hamlin. Pardon? Hamlin. Hamlin. Quite so. Now, where was I? Yes. My people, I accept your thanks. I forgive those of you ever doubted me. Stifle your tears, dear citizens, because of my foresight the burning has been vanquished. Surely my position is unassailable. My steering deeds have thrilled us, and
Please, my thousand
what in himmel?
My lord, have done as we agreed, and from the rats your time is free. Now so I may be on my way. 1,000 guilders you must pay.
1,000? Yes, well I say, old chap, you really did do a marvellous job down there by the river. Did you see those verms leap into the liquid? It looked like rat soup. It really did. Amy enjoyed seeing that little sobby one escape. She looked so funny like a drowned rat. Oh yes, Piper, there must have been thousands. Well, lots of them, well, quite a few. Even counted 7 of them like as myself. Yes, Piper, old chums, we did a good little job here today.
And now I'm here to claim my fee, the payment which you promised me, 1,000 guilders.
1,000 guilders? Really? Surely not. Not a figure like that. Oh, yes, you did, Lord Mayor. I wrote it down in my notebook. 1,000 guilders. That was the figure in your speech. Figure in my speech? Really? Oh, no, you silly little scribbler. You misheard me. It wasn't a figure in my speech, it was a figure of speech. An exaggeration, don't you see? A rhetorical device. After all, us politicians have got to talk proper to interesting dozy burgers like this lot here. Oh, the mayor swears. Beat it, sticky face. No, 1,000 guilders is out of the question. In the present, write this down, Hamster. In the present economic climate, we must all tighten our seatbelts, and let me make this absolutely clear. We must all put our coats according to our cloth, and never forget that too many chickens spoil the broth.
What's he talking about?
I fear that I detect signs of that singular characteristic which is a prerequisite of a politician.
What's that?
Brain damage. No, I'm sorry, Pipe. I cannot burden my people with the cost of your service. That is not the way we operate here in Hamlin. Why, even the shed pantomime has been cut. It's now called Jack and the Bean Sprout. Tell you what, there's 2 tickets and 50 guilders for that.
Those who cannot that keeps their word, dismissing contracts as absurd, will find misfortune coming soon, as my pipe plays a different tune.
What? Dare you to threaten me, you multicoloured moron? You stand there in red and yellow like a stick to thread its souffle and think that you can frighten the Lord Mayor of Hamlin. Why, you monstrous fella, do your worst, blow your pipe until you burst.
Once more he stepped into the street and to his lips again made his long pipe a smooth straight cane. And here he blew 3 notes so sweet. There was a rustling that seemed like bustling, small feet pattering, wooden clogs clattering, little hands clapping and little tongues chattering, and like fowls in a farmyard where barley is scattering, out came all the children running, all the little boys and girls with rosy cheeks and flaxen curls, with sparkling eyes and teeth like pearls. Ran merrily after the wonderful music with shouting and laughter. A joyous crowd at the piper's back. To Cloppenburg Hill they made a track. And lo, as they reached the mountainside, a wondrous portal opened wide. As if a cavern was suddenly hollowed, the piper advanced, and the children followed. And when all were in to the very last, the door in the mountainside shut fast.
The hatchlings now leave.
I tried to follow, but I was lost and could not join that happy band. They skipped into that perfect land. The world was sparkling, waters flow through fields where perfume breezes blow, where starlights sing their endless song, where children's limbs grow straight and strong. A paradise gained at the maid's cost. Sad was the maid, paradise lost.
Where are the children who played in this town? And where is the laughter that once did resound? As silently trees shed their leaves on the ground with my tears. All of my friends in a jubilant train hurried away to the piper's refrain. But my legs, they are twisted and weak with pain. I stayed here. Paradise once whispered to me of a land which I never children can run to an undying sun. Tell me why can't that heaven be mine? All my friends, they were lured by the magical music, and I was assured my poor useless legs would be speedily cured. I'm still here. Lonely and sad now I wander along, searching for signs that Pied Piper strong. But wherever I offer my echoing song, who will hear? Paradise once whispered to me of a land which I never will see, where horses can fly like the eagle high, soaring over the glittering sea, where the rivers are the colors of rainbows, and the sun never ceases to shine, and all children can run to an undying sun. Tell me why can't that heaven be mine? Tell me why can't that heaven be mine?
Africa's Gaboon viper has 5-centimeter fangs, the longest of any snake.